Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And this, this is something we need answers very, very soon, because many of us, there are a lot of people out there that have been constantly asking this question: Why are we not? Why haven't we seen the Starseeds? When are the Lemurians, and when are all these other things coming? I mean, like, there are lots of people out there, and I understand the atheists out there are going to say, "Oh, well, there's no such thing as spirits, and this is all just a nonsensical illusion." No, it is not. Absolutely not. There have been many cases. I wouldn't say common cases, but these beings exist. However, we're always asking, where are they? Why aren't we seeing them? Why aren't we supposed to meet them? And people are saying, a lot of them just say, "Oh, well, we're just like not ready as humans," and this, that, or the other. And it's like, okay, well, we need to know the main reason why. So this is a very special reading, and immediately we get so this immediately we get the Seven of Cups. Let's see what else. Oh, wow! Actually, there's something. Two cards just dropped out here that is gonna be very, very revealing. So we got what is it? That 15, 14. King of Wands. And Nine of Pentacles. So right away, I can easily see, as we can tell, how the Seven of Cups, you can see that there's this male figure. He's all helping he's helping fill all of these cups in, and a lot of them, not every one of them is good, believe it or not. Now, I'm not saying that this is not a good sign. However, we can definitely see there's a butterfly. There's also a nuclear thing, and looks like the one on the bottom corner. Actually, no, the top right-hand corner is a devil. So even though there's a lot of good going on, we're trying to bring in, and there's been a lot of evil and a lot of imbalance brought upon us. A lot of beauty and a lot of evil. I mean, like, as lame as that is to say. And but 7 is also a very lucky number. But this we're all being shown here with the seven of cups that we have a lot of problems with us, and even followed by right here, This is like a demon horn with basically the like a gem or like some just like it just like gem somewhere in the lower body area. But this also looks like almost like a demon, pretty much. And so that, but and then but then we're here with 14, and then we are here with the King of Wands, and with the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that there is a lot of evil going on still. We're not ready because, I mean, like, it's not purified just yet. But we're trying, but here we're trying with the King of Pentacles. We're trying to rid these evils. We're trying to free ourselves. You see the free bird that's clear, and then this, we're trying to free ourselves from all this chaos, from what's going on, and we are doing our damnedest. You see, there's a beautiful there's a lot of good luck and very much here. So we are getting help from outer sources, let's just say. The thing is that we're just even though we're not I gotta say, even though we're there, even though we're not, even though we're getting some help here. Sorry for the stutter. Even though we're getting help, there's still a lot of chaos going here. So we're just not ready purely because there's still like tons and tons of freaking evils going on within us, within the world. Especially the DES. I don't want to say that, but it's the realm of the high and mighties. But and that's the thing. And how, and because of all of this, because of this power, because of these evils, because of these demonic beings basically holding us, and what are let's specifically, let's, instead of go generally, let's go specifically. What are the Lemurians telling us? Because I'm gonna use through the Lemurian deck here. Why are the Lemurians? I would actually, do you know? Sorry, I'm gonna use the Starseeds actually. Why are Starseeds? Oh, well, these dropped out, so I'm gonna be using these. I'll be using these instead, and there was many called. So, Breath of Cosmos. Big picture thinking. A New Earth. Baby Steps. Earth School. Okay, so this is the main one of the reasons. This is what the Starseeds are telling us on what we need to do. So, we are called upon to basically purify these evils, and they don't get me wrong. They want to see us. They really want to come see us. They really want us to mold into them. They're actually, in many ways, trying to differentiate and actually purify the whole planet so that way we are like them. Because it's almost like I can imagine it almost like being just like a society. You have to blend in, and you have to mold into that sort of a society to make sure that you help that society and prosper. And the thing is that their prosperity is fueled by your self prosperity. So we need to learn how to learn how to prosper ourselves, and again we need by the breath of the cosmos, that we need to be listening to what's beyond the stars. We need to go beyond just like the small picture, and as the high might say, follow the signs. It goes beyond that. It's like big picture. We need to be speaking, and that's what the big picture thinking is about. We need to think on what's going on in general, and we don't. And I know this. I know a lot of people don't. They don't think big picture. They just think of like these they don't think things holistically. They think things realistically. They think things very, very narrow, and that's what creates this chaotic loss of there's no such thing as a higher power. That sort of argument. There's no such thing as this. There's the only thing that we have is like what's in front of us. That is not the case at all. They're trying they want us to form a new Earth. And now I'm not talking about the agenda version. They're not talking about the agenda version of the High and Mighties. You know what I'm trying to talk about. The three initials. I may not have dropped that on a previous reading before, but even if they're not, we need to be taking baby steps to even if they're not giant leaps. We need to be like showing that like we want them to come see us. But a lot it doesn't, but a lot of people are just so stuck in the matrix, as they say. They're so stuck in what's going on, and that's what the high mighties need, because they know that these beings exist. They know that these beings exist. They don't want them. They don't want people to meet the Starseeds, to meet the Andromedans, the Lemurians, the all the others, the Pleiadians, all these. They don't want that. The High and Mighties do know deep down inside that these people exist, and that those beings exist, and so they're doing whatever they can to repel that, because then they want their version of the three-letter word. Let's just say the agenda to paradise. You kind of know what I'm saying. The kind of like readjustments, if you know what I mean. The three-letter word for like adjustments. Well, do you know what? They're not having us do these adjustments fairly accurately, and those adjustments that they want are not what the Starseeds want. They don't want that. So we're just not. So we're not ready. And do you know what? The High and Mighties don't want us to be ready. First of all, they don't even want us to know that they even, or let alone acknowledge that such a thing is possible. They don't. it's like, because I mean, like they have extreme knowledge. And I don't want to be political here, but the government has such extreme knowledge of things that we are not allowed to do and not allowed to know. And but they know these things exist. So then why are they masking it? It's because it's the key to their termination. How do we get rid of the high and mighties? How do we get even the need for these awful world powers and make a peaceful, strong starseed field world power? It's by wanting a new Earth and by going to Earth school. Don't listen to everything that your teacher says. And now I'm not giving advice, but like teachers are paid these days to teach you what's been taught, just like what's been taught thus far and what you kind of need to know, like basically reading, writing, and arithmetic. Okay, great. However, the world is your school, and we're in some ways basically having to do a very Buddha-esque adventure, like because one of the stories of Buddha is that he was I'll give you the abridged version. Buddha was a prince who had it all in India, and he was like saying, I want to know what's beyond these walls. And a lot. So what happened is that he learned the whole world was his school, and it brought in a bigger picture. We need big picture thinking so that way we can expand the mind instead of this. And because big picture thinking really makes the fantasy into reality, and we are being called upon to do all of this. We need to listen to the breath of the cosmos. The whole world is speaking to us. The galaxy is speaking to us. But nobody is wanting to listen and admit. You know what? I wouldn't say nobody's willing to listen. I think the Haimis are making it impossible for many of us to listen by smearing it as like, oh, these are just conspiracy theories. Oh, these are just that's just crazy talk. No such thing. This, that, or the other. Let me ask you this: how many times have we been told, oh, there's no such thing as whatever, or this is not going to ever happen, and it came to fruition? Or this isn't going on, but it came to fruition. Like, listen to the stuff that was, like, absolutely insane. That AJ, for his initials, like, if you don't know who I mean, but I'm not going to say this person's whole name. But his initials are AJ. Everything that AJ said came to fruition. A lot of this stuff is being hidden from us. This important knowledge that is that we should know, and for us to be to rise to the next dimension, or even more dimensions. We are higher beings. However, and everybody is a higher being than they think. I believe deep down inside. But the mainstream doesn't want us to know that. The high and mighties don't want us to know that, because if that's the case, then what would they be? Nobody. With our prosperity and with purity, what the heck would these people be? I mean, they destroyed nature, for crying out loud, and saying these chemical stuff that is better than putting nature into your body. They illegalize nature, and they make nature a lot more expensive. You know what I'm trying to say with their illegalizing nature, right? But sorry for that little rant there. But that's in all honesty, that's what's going on. The high minds don't want us to ever be ready. There are people that are ready. And I know people who are ready, but the entire planet isn't ready. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, well, it's because of politics and these let's call them economic strategies are the main cause." It's like, no. The main cause is ourselves. We trust second and third party sources way too much instead of looking out there. Now I understand we all have our 9 to 5s and all that stuff, and we just don't have time for that, so we need to basically spoon-fed information. Meanwhile, let me tell you this. Being spoon-fed information and actually knowing what is holistically going on are not the same things. And not a lot of people know that. There are plenty, they're just, because everything is an experience, and people don't understand, oh, well, where's the proof of this thing? Where's the proof of that, this thing exists, and where's the evidence of that? It's like, you go, oh, show me, I need photos, or show me the science. It's not that. It's everything within the inner world, and these are people, you cannot explain a personal experience to them because they can't relate, because everybody processes information differently. And they take things in differently. So I mean, like, and this is such a big thing, concept to embrace, basically. And because we're being told, like, think of what's going on here. We're being, before me, I'm gonna go on a little rant here, but before, music had a lot of elements. It was very soothing. Now it's just like these simple, predictable. It wasn't it's not an experience anymore. Think of it like how it was with psychedelic music, or like early rock and roll and stuff like that. It was all an experience. It was testing around with sounds. It was fun. Now look what's being taken from us. Look what's fun's being taken from us. Creativity is being taken from us. Liberty is being taken from us. And we're allowing it. And here's the thing, though. And why are we allowing it? Because we ourselves, not every one of us, but a lot of people out there are just blind. They just settle for what is. But do you know what? There is, and they think small picture, not big picture. They can't see from a third person perspective, and that's what we all need to help each other. We need to expand each other's minds, so that way, and make ourselves become more independent. And the more we can become independent and break away from the high and mighties, then these then the Starseeds will come down here. But it's the Leatherheads that don't want us to know this. The Leatherheads pretend to be these what we think they're supposed to be, but they're not, unfortunately. Why do you think they're leatherheads? They just mold into whatever is be seen as good. No, we're a lot better. Like, and I don't mean us exclusively as humans. I mean as souls and as just like beings of the planet. We are better than what they think we are. What they think we are, which is little. Fact of the matter is, they are much more little than we are. Because, I mean, we're the ones who are giving them our services. We're actually fanning the flames and enabling this. But and in order for this to for the Starseeds and others to help us even more, we need to recognize that we are helping the enemy take or I shouldn't say exactly the enemy, but I should say more so the ones that don't mean well. We need to snap out of that. So what do the Lemurians have to say? Solar eclipse chakra. Third eye chakra. Harmonic flight. Internal explorer. Let's grab a couple more. New blueprints. And shine your light. This is especially this is extremely important on what's on why it's not, none of this is coming to fruition, especially the last three. We are in so much conflict, and that the 3D that the 3D realm is basically making sure that there is no harmony. And a lot of the you know what a lot of the hippies preached. Not like a lot of the hippies, but they were like saying, oh well, freedom, and f the man, f the high and mighties, and we need to be connected to nature and more, and we need to be doing this, and we need to be doing that. That's the thing there. But that's what what we need to do. We need to be in exploring ourselves internally. We need to be like seeing, okay, what's wrong with us, me as an individual, because there are people who are egotists. Ego stems from the Greek word ego, which means I or me, and we need to be more on instead more ego. We need more us. So we need to keep finding what we've got in common, and we've got to just like it, build these build new blueprints. We in many cases, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say we should start from the ground floor, even though that's what the high and mighties are trying to have us try to promote, but for their benefits and not ours. Like, look what's going on. They're killing people. and saying, oh well, we need to control the population, or like, or stuff like that. They're saying crazy things. Um, but do you know what? That can never happen, and it will not happen. Because, and especially, this is what the Starseeds want all of us to do. Shine your light. That's what you need to do. Shine your light. They want to bring everybody into this deep darkness, but so what do they need to do? They need to show that, oh, there is no light. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. You're no light. You're just some generic, stupid, like peasant little ant who doesn't who's basically useless. Let me tell you that something. If they truly thought that, I mean, like, they're either that stupid, or they deep down inside know that you're not that. So, no, we're not ready yet, because not all of us are ready to accept. There are plenty of people that I know just don't take personal responsibility for their own faults. Like, anything that bad happens to them, they say, oh, it's someone else's fault, even if they're the ones who instigated it. You know? It's narcissism. It's a lot of narcissism that's holding us back. The Starseeds don't like narcissism. They don't like egotists. Now it's okay. Again, it's okay to have a little bit of ego. You need to have a little bit of ego to because that's the hunter-gatherer sort of thing. That's the hunter-gatherer aspect. So it's okay to have a bit of an ego, and have self-confidence. But we need to start doing a lot more good, and we start doing good by starting doing good for ourselves. And we need to keep doing good. Make sure that everyone else, everyone that we speak to is at peace. Now that obviously that's easier said than done, but it's not impossible. But the high mice want you to say that, want you to think that it's impossible. Let's even go even beyond. So that's what the Starseeds say. What does the cosmos say? Because even the cosmos, that's where that's the Starseeds resource as well. Integrity, cosmic connection, gratitude, worlds within worlds, and unconditional love. That is what, you see, that is what all of these things are, what we need to acknowledge and what we need to bring in. And once we it's not that, it's these are the things that we need to master. We need to master cosmic connection, most definitely, because we are all connected to the cosmos. But a lot of people want us to be connected to the internet. to some like weird electronic platform made in labs and stuff like that. Meanwhile, and they're saying that that's the source, that is the source of connection. Technology, it's through technology where it, up to a certain point, sure, but it's not. But the high and mighties want you to think that technology is the be all end all. Why do you think they want they want why do you think they want they want to get rid of a lot of spiritual beliefs? Why do you think that, or even religion? Why do you think that they're saying nope? These sorts of higher powers don't exist. Nope, it's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of horse feathers. Nope. Bleh, bleh. Nope. It's because they know deep down inside that is the key to the downfall. And there are so many spiritual and religious beliefs that try to teach us unconditional love, gratitude, integrity, and all of this other stuff, and all of these things. But but the high mighties and so many others are saying no, that's not true. That's not the key. It is. The thing is that we do not. We process the information that we process in this physical realm is not the be all end all. It's not the end. It's not the definitive thing. These are more like clues. These are like little specks of these realities to show you what to do. But a lot of us just don't. A lot of people out there just don't know how to process it properly. But we can do this. It is possible. But if the thing is that if you're following the politicized version of it, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear stuff in the background. Don't worry about that. But they want to come. They absolutely want to come. But this is what we need to do in order to get ready. And trust me, this world will be a lot of what so many people want and so many people envision. The utopia, the true utopia, not this political utopia. The spiritual rise, the great awakenings. It all starts with thyself. It all starts with you, audience. Try to master all of these. We need to make sure that this video goes viral. Because in order for this to happen, in order for the planet to prosper and be what we all want, well, I should say most of us want, and in order to bring the Starseeds to come here, this is what we gotta master. It's gonna be hard and it's gonna be long, but now we know now we know what to do. Anyways, thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope this helps encourage you, and not just encourage you, but helps give you answers on why these special beings that haven't we haven't seen them yet. We're just not ready yet, and this is how we can get ready. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe so the echoes expand.